So if you were doing the Ducks and Blueberries website, let me show you how you would cite it. Now you can open on course documents. I have citing a website. Obviously in the unit on citation, I taught you how to cite our book, and I taught you how to cite our website, so you could open that there too. So anyway, I'll just go here to the course document citing website. These are the elements. We have authors, we have a title of the source, title of container, a version number we won't have to worry about, publisher we will, publication date, and the URL. So these things we don't have to worry about. Sometimes we'll consider other contributors or not. So with this film on Ducks and Blueberries, I'm not going to play it, but if you go through it, almost all of the content is done by this guy here. And you can see his name is written Josh Heineke. So if you were to, because he is responsible pretty much for all of the content, because it's him talking the whole time, we can call him the author. Now there are other ways to do it, and sometimes you have a video where maybe 8 people talk. And if that was the case, you could quote them, but just you wouldn't have an author. You would just use the title of the item that comes second, which is the title of the source after the author. I can show you how to do that in a second here. So if I opened up a document and I was going to go ahead and quote something he says, I kind of have to play the video if I want to see something.
Have a single location that they can go to bed at night, a single location that they can lay their eggs, and you can herd them. So when you let them...
So let me just take what he said there and say, a nice feature of duck farming, and then quote, is that you can herd them. That's something that he said. And so again, his name is Heineke, and that would be your citation. There's no page number. Let me go ahead and double space this. Sorry, double space it on the top line. And let's say I had that in my essay. So what would the full citation look like? Well, again, Control Enter gets me to the next page. I would then center this and do my title, works cited, and then I have to hang indent. So I pull this whole thing over on the ruler, and I put the first line back at the left margin, and then I go ahead and left align it. And again, the person was Heineke. Josh, period. He's the author. And then next comes the title. So again, title of the source. So it's this piece right here. Where this straight line is means that the title is over, and if this was more than just one line, it would be the next line. But they want to put it on one line, so that's what that little symbol there is telling us, is that that's the end, and it would go to the next line, but they're trying to do it on one line. So I go ahead then and paste in that title, paste without formatting, put period, quotation. The next item is the title of the container. And where did I get this? I got this on YouTube. So I put that in italics. And I put YouTube, comma, take the italics out. Next item, I don't have any other contributors. And let's say I could put another contributor if, say, someone was interviewing him and we knew the person's name. I could put that there, but I don't need it. Publisher is this Regenerative Films right here. So publisher is Regenerative Films, comma, then the date is next, date, and so I just find that right here, and where you roll over 2 years ago, if I actually click on it, it'll change it to December 7th. 2021. So 7, and you can do DEC period or spell it out, either way, doesn't matter. And then I put the URL, the address, the location of the source is the URL up here. So I just copy that, go back and paste it. I paste it without formatting. I put a period and a space, and that's that. I don't want you to put it is a link, but it has the actual web address typed out there. So let's imagine it was another video, and I didn't have him as the author. Again, I'd remove his name, and Regenerative Farm would would just move over to the left. So if I removed his name and I mentioned him, I'd have to do Henke QTD in regenerative, because that's the first word of the title. But I'm listing him as author, so I'm not going to do that. So that's how I would do it that way. Okay, I hope this helps.